Graham here with the latest on the updates from We Share Abundance. And we are a cloud nation. We are an emerging nation. We've been around for about 2.5 years, and we are building our economy, our infrastructure. We are not a business opportunity, although we do have several business opportunities within our nation. You can be a citizen of our nation and benefit from the social services that we offer, the great community, the love, the sharing, without getting involved in anything else. It's all up to you, okay? But there are some very, very lucrative ways that you can earn an income and help us build our economy at the same time and help our mission to banish poverty on a global scale. So it's all very interesting. We are pretty unique. Nothing like us has ever been done before, as far as I'm aware. I've not found anything. I've never seen anything quite like what we are. And I'm sure that as we get rolling, another year, 2 years down the road, there will be lots of people trying to copy us. But we will always be the number one cloud nation, the United States of the world. We are non-separatist. We accept people from all different backgrounds, educational levels, financial status, countries, continents, hair color, sexual preferences, whatever these superficial things are, we don't recognize. We only recognize that you are a member of the human race, and we ask that you bring a positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance. And that's it. We do recognize that everybody is totally unique. There's never been anybody quite like you before, and there will never be anybody quite like you again. And so as a unique entity, you have something special to offer to our community, as does everybody else. And so we are all treated equally with equal respect and love. That said, we should be streaming live now on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there because that's where we get the best input from comments. I will come back and check comments from YouTube and Twitch, see if there are any questions that need answering. But Facebook is where most things are happening currently. So let me go over to Facebook, and when I get there, look for We Share Abundance Publicly. And when that comes up, if I've set the date correctly for a change, I'll be looking for the 16th of September. And we have the 16th of September, and it's looking good so far. And we have comments, and we've got Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from Newcastle in almost England, in Geordieland, in the northeast of England. Not Scotland, not England, just Geordieland, okay? And then we've got, who else have we got? We've got Eric from Canada. Russ is letting me know we're coming through loud and clear. Thanks. We got Paula from Holland, Richard from up the road in Devon, Ramachandra, who is in India, although he is from the UK. He's out in India spreading the word, building a group in India to help people in India. That's what we're about, helping other people. The more you help others, the more blessings will be piled upon you. Okay? We've got Norman from Doncaster, we've got Werner from South Africa, and we've got Peter from Kettering. And we've been going 4 minutes because I was on time today, which is pretty unusual for me, I regret to say. I apologize for all the times that I'm not on time. But wherever you're from, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, you're very welcome to be here We appreciate you taking the time out to find out what's going on and get the latest updates. And we have Kingsley from Manchester. He's back from his holidays. He's been traveling around Italy and a little bit into Switzerland as well recently. And we've got Rakesh from India. And we are very, very close to expanding our economy into one of our new industries. And I would have loved it to have started last Monday, but it looks like it's going to be next Monday. Okay. We got Rakesh. Oh no, I've seen Rakesh already. Okay. Without further ado, might as well get started. It's Friday evening. I know a lot of people, you're ready for your weekend. You're going to get your takeaways and your cans of beer and your bottles of rum, possibly, some of you, out and enjoy the weekend, the start of the weekend. For some people that are in Australia, for example, or New Zealand, they're already into Saturday morning. So they're all revved up for the weekend. We're just getting ready with a nice relaxing Friday evening. Okay. So let's get started in our normal fashion with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they may attract everything into their life that they need, especially true happiness. Amen. And we also have a little affirmation which helps us shed any prejudice. As I say, we are a non-separatist organisation. We don't recognise differences, other than the fact that everybody's unique. But everybody else, you know, it doesn't matter, rich or poor, male or female. You're all just people, members of the human race. And when we cut you, you bleed. And we all bleed the same colour. We're all exactly the same in so many ways, and yet people tend to focus on the differences. So we have this little affirmation, and it goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. And we've got a Saturday morning member just popped in, it actually, Andrew Dean from New Zealand. And then we've got Bazina from a little bit further north than Russ Cowley, up in Edinburgh, capital of Scotland. Of course, this weekend in the UK is a bank holiday weekend I'm not sure celebrate's the right word, and I'm not sure mourn is the right word either. The passing of Queen Elizabeth, who was a great servant to not just the British people, but people in many countries all over the world. She wasn't born to be queen. It was pretty much thrust upon her. And yet she served in a job that I wouldn't have wanted to do, I can assure you, for 70 years. And she was serving right up to, almost up to the day of her death. So may she rest in peace. Her funeral is on Monday, and God bless her and her family in this time of sorrow for them. Like any other family, they will miss her. She's a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, and pretty hard for that family. They've lost their great paternal influence and now their maternal influence in a very short space of time, and they've got to reset their focus. May God guide them always. Okay, and then we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, who has just arrived as well. I don't have an awful lot for you in updates because we are still working on the Poverty Crusher. It's an amazing program. It's going to provide you with some wonderful, wonderful advertising for anything that you wish to promote or sell. You know, you want to sell your car or whatever, doesn't matter. It will be available to you. It's advertising pretty much unlimited for a one-time $5 payment. You know, Cody, what's he up to? Just a minute. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, he's got his ball. It's his ball he's got. I thought he was chewing his feet or something. He's got his ball down there. Let's leave him to enjoy things. Cody, for those that you don't know, is my best friend. Or one of my best friends. I live with them both. I live with Cody and I live with my wife. My two best friends in life. Okay, Cody, of course, is a rescue boxer, and he's brilliant. Okay, where was I up to? Oh yeah, we're working on the Poverty Crusher. We did find when we were testing through the week something that needed sorting, and so there's been a lot of rewriting of coding and things. But the message from Deviani is basically very short and simple. I will try and complete everything today so that you can test tomorrow. Okay, she's been working her socks off the last few days, rewriting a lot of code, making sure that everything is right so that you're going to get paid quickly and the correct amounts. And that's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want. Also, that you're going to get your credits for the advertising so that you can make additional cash advertising whatever it is you would like to advertise. If it was me, I mean, I don't do much advertising. I don't have time to get involved in anything really, other than through We Share Abundance, what we're doing here to help our members. But if I was to take a leap back a few years into when I had time and I'd think, you know, what's the best way for me to make a few bob? What could I advertise? I would probably be pushing funds, FUNDSZ. It's very, very simple for people to get involved in. Everybody makes a profit, and it's not too expensive. You can get involved for $10, but to make a profit, you need at least $110. It is in the downline builder. We have a free downline builder in We Share Abundance that will help you build any business that you choose to promote. And it is in there. You can join funds. It regularly produces over 3% per week. The last 3 weeks, they've averaged just a fraction over 3.25% per week. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but you take 3% a week compounded for a year, and it's a lot of money. I don't know what it is. Let me get a calculator up, and and just run it through. Compound interest calculator. Here we go. I'm not going to do a screen share because it's too messy. But compounding, let's suppose you had a couple of $1,000. 2,000. Your interest rate is 3% per week. And let's look at it for just 1 year. Compound interval is weekly. And we'd be withdrawing, let's say, $10 to cover your membership fee every month. Okay, let's click on calculate. So you started with 2 grand, and at the end of 12 months, you would have $9,500, and that's at 3%, and they're exceeding 3%, and a small increase makes a big difference. And if we look at it over 2 years, it starts to get wow, I think. Yeah, 2 years, it's worth $44,000, over $44,000. You can check it yourself. Just put in compound interest calculator in Google and you'll get one up and you can play with figures there. But it really can be life-changing. You're prepared to wait 3 years and you're into the big time. Not that 44,000 is peanuts, but 3 years, you're on $208,492. And that's totally passive. And if you care to refer others, you can make extra income on top of that. So that's it with like a $2,000 investment for 3 years, and you're in clover basically. You'd then be able to withdraw a good amount every month and still build your income. No, it's not overnight $1 million for $5 or anything, but it's a really solid program. And apart from We Share Abundance and anything involving We Share Abundance, like our Easy Business Builder and the Poverty Crusher that's coming, apart from things like that, that is what I would be promoting. Because everybody wins, and that's important, isn't it? Okay, on Poverty Crusher, as I say, there's nothing I can add to what Devianis said. I was going to try and rush it through, but I was advised by some of our people that are checking, one person in particular who's a very stalwart member who is checking the testing the code once it's in there and has been testing. And he said, stop rushing. Give Deviani time to get it done right. Then we can spend time checking it and we'll get it right and then it can go out. And he's right. But I always want things faster for you. I want you to be able to make money quicker. And I apologize for that, but he is right. We can't rush things. Even if we wanted to, we can't really rush them. So there we are. And it's perhaps a blessing in disguise. We'll get everything right for you, and it will be there. Okay. And Deborah Nichols says, yay, Cody. I don't know whether you can hear him crunching away on his ball there. We've got Willie Sopo from Malawi. He stopped crunching away on it. Okay. He's down here by my side. He's a blessing. Okay. So really, I've nothing to add to that. That is my total concentration is on that, and also on the 8-minute trader. We do need to get trading with that. But there are things that still need to be clarified in the way that they work. But we will be getting that running as soon as possible. Another one is the I Can Auto Trade. We sent them the API keys long ago, and then they said we can't do it because of the Ethereum thing, and the Ethereum thing's now finished, and now they are going to put something else in the back office, and they say the old API keys won't work. We have to create new ones, but not yet. So we're just waiting for the go-ahead from them now. So those two things should be coming online for people in the Investors Club very soon. Bonanza and particularly funds are plodding along nicely. We won't have anything to show from them for our members for 12 months, and then we'll look at what we've got, and if people want to cash in, they can. But it's that second year where things start to really build. I'll give you the link for compound interest calculator, and then you can work things out for yourselves. The link is there, and it's very handy, and you can see the power of it. I say that they over the last 3 weeks, I didn't check beyond that, but over the last 3 weeks, they've averaged a fraction over 3.25%, and just that 0.25% makes a big difference. I told you after 3 years you'd have 208,492. Let me change that percentage to 3.25, which is what it is. And we'll see what it goes up to. It was 208,492, and it goes up to 303,494. $100,000 difference over 3 years for 0.25%. Compound interest is quite amazing. Here we go. I've got a message from Devyani. Updates. Almost everything is done. Only a few minor items are remaining which need a couple of hours more. But it's too late for me now, yeah, because there it's midnight virtually. Well done, Devyani. We'll try and complete those things tomorrow, Saturday, and we'll upload the code. So she doesn't normally work weekend at all, but she knows that we are waiting for this, and she's a blessing. And I'm just going to type in there, thank you. Okay, so that is from Devyani. She's going to put some hours in tomorrow. We are blessed with her. I've lost Facebook. Here we go. But yeah, have a play with that and have a good look at funds. As I say, it's in your downline builder in the back office. If you're not a member, if you're here as a guest or a visitor or whatever, just sign up. It's free. And you'll get access to the downline builder there. I think as a free member, you only can your offers are only shown to 2 levels or something like that, but it can be up to 7 levels. That's another thing as well, 7 levels is amazing. Even if you only have 2 people getting 2 people, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 8 is 16, times 16 is 32, times 32 is 64, times 64 is 120 odd, and you add them all up, there's 250 people there that see your business, and that's just 2, but and that's just 2 ever, not like every month or something. We are, through the Poverty Crusher, going to be encouraging people to get 5 people every month. So work out 7 levels on 5 people every month. If you're in any opportunity anywhere in the world and you're getting 5 people through 7 levels every month, if 0.5% of those people were to join your business, you would be the top earner in that company. So, I mean, just that alone is worth joining for. As I say, it's free to join. Get in and check out the downline builder. Get involved in funds if you have the funds. If it's going to stress you out, don't bother. But you can get involved for $110. If you've got a couple of $1,000, so much the better. You know, you've seen the results of that. 3 years, over $300,000 for $2,000. Okay, numbers. Once again, coin ranking are not showing anything. Multiply Weezer, no change in the members. Bonus pool went up $1 just from the revenue share for logging in. So it's now standing at $9,965.43. Just out of interest, the bonus pool in Multiply Weezer is because we are non-profit and Multiply Weezer is non-profit. It's part of our, comes under our umbrella, although it's a separate entity. That 10 grand roughly is what normally goes into the owner's pocket. They don't really care how much you make as long as they're making money. But because we are non-profit, it goes into a bonus pool and it will be distributed back amongst the members somehow. Same with everything we do, okay? Everything that comes in is paid out in member benefits one way or another. Our members, registered members, net increase in the last 24 hours of just 9. Net increase we talk about because we remove people that don't log in for 2 months. If they're not logging in for once in 2 months, then they're not interested. So we just take them out of the database. And there's quite a lot. It's usually around 50 a day, sometimes more. But we always have new registrations as well. So if we have a net increase, it's because the registrations are higher than the ones we've kicked out and vice versa. So there's a net increase of 9 in the last 24 hours to 38,973. Our active members, these are people that do log in on a regular basis, at least half the available days in a month. And they are up 28 in the last 24 hours to 5,559. And that is it for the numbers. That's all I've got for you. Let me check in the Melon app, which is what we use to do this streaming, and see if we've got anything from YouTube or Twitch. Got a lot of Facebook users. HPTV News from Pakistan. Hi. When you launch Poverty Crusher? As soon as we can. I'm hoping maybe Monday. If Deviani gets everything sorted Saturday and we can check Saturday and Sunday, we don't find any major issues. Hopefully Monday. And where we find this option. It will be on your dashboard when we launch. Facebook user, Facebook user, Facebook user. Luis Montero from Portugal. Hi there. Just saying hello, and we're saying hello back. Sharing love, okay. Oh, here we are. Do you know when we are going to start with 8-minute trading? Very, very soon. It only trades weekdays, really. I mean, there's a possibility of trading in crypto at weekends, but that is another learning curve. So if we give it next week, we can get everything ironed out, hopefully. Where would that take us? Where are we today? 16th, 23rd. 24th, 25th, 26th, something like the 26th of this month. Maybe the 1st of October. Might be better to make it the 1st of October, when then we can see exactly what we do for a month. But we'll get started as soon as we get everything finalized in there. We've got Hajan Ali from Pakistan. When will we start Poverty Crusher? I've answered that. And where can we see? I've answered that as well. Where can we see it? Okay. And somebody saying, what's this? It's just a compound interest calculator that you can play with. Because I was talking about funds, which is one of the opportunities in our downline builder. Because we have multiple income streams, we encourage people to get multiple income streams. It's far safer. If one goes, you've got the others, and you can always replace that one at your leisure instead of panicking. Oh, I've lost my income. There was something else that I'm involved in. In fact, there's a couple of things I'll mention here. One is something else that I'm involved in, and I've been involved in it for a long time. I've got shares in it, and it may eventually pay off. But there was somebody there saying, I want to sell my shares because I've just lost my job and I've got no income. One income stream is JOB, and it's not secure like 60, 70 years ago when I was a kid. People worked for the same company for 40 years and they retired with a gold watch and a tiny pension. But they thought it was great and they were happy. But gradually, over the last 70 years, that doesn't happen anymore. There is no job security. You can be in a high-paying job 1 minute and you can be out on your butt the next minute. You need multiple income streams. You get involved in something online, it can be doing well, and all of a sudden it stops paying or it disappears or whatever. If it was your only income stream, once again, you need multiple income streams. And that's why we have our downline builder, and we've probably got a dozen income streams in there that are all pretty viable. And if you can, get involved in them all. Get involved in them all. It will give you that security. Okay. So that the compound interest calculator link, somebody in Facebook was asking what that link was, and that is what it is. And I'm not sure whether it shows up in YouTube and Twitch, but it's in Facebook anyway. And if it's not in YouTube or Twitch, just go to Google and put in compound interest calculator and play with it. You'll see how powerful just 3% per week is over a period of years, 2 or 3 years. We're not talking about it making you a millionaire in 7 days, but it will make you a millionaire in 4 or 5 years. Compound interest working for you instead of against you. Okay. With that said, that's it. Let's get off and enjoy the weekend. There's probably football. Is football being played? I've not checked on things. I don't know what's going on in the world. I know that a lot of things got cancelled because I know some football's been played. I've seen reports on things throughout the week, but and of course the test match was played. So I imagine that there will be a lot of football this weekend, but I don't know other sports as well. But on Monday is a bank holiday here in the UK and throughout the Commonwealth, I think, for the funeral of the late Queen Elizabeth II. So enjoy your weekend, whatever your thoughts are on the royal family. It's somebody that is loved by a lot of people that is dead, and we should offer our condolences and our prayers for the family and everybody that is mourning. Okay, God bless you all. This lovely day, and it has been a lovely day today, has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. British Summer Time, in YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, keep sharing love and abundance. I love you all. God bless you. Thank you for being We Share Abundance. We are the United States of the world, and auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll